It's an amazing novel about essentially what modern warfare is like in Afghanistan. Fuck you, Andres. Hi guys, I'm Kelsey Capps, reader in residence at the Wild Detectives, and this is Wild Books. For our events this month, I want to tell you guys about something we're doing on February 14th. We're having a panel in from Peru to talk about the Avant-Garde magazine AMAUTA and their project preserving the historical integrity of the Avant-Garde movement in Latin America. It's going to be fascinating. We'd love to see you guys there. And on to the books. Book of the month. It's called The First Stone. This is a novel. This is a novel among novels. It's a book about a Danish army platoon in Afghanistan. As you can see, it is quite long. It is lengthy and worth it. They actually interact with American troops, for those of you who are sticklers, because I have talked to some people who are. But it's fascinating. It's based on game theory. So it's set up very similarly to, what's the word for this? I don't play them, video games. So it follows this particular platoon. You get to know them, you get to know all the actors, and pretty quickly, of course, everything goes really horribly wrong. So you get a really interesting inside look into what warfare is actually like when it's prolonged. There's no end in sight. Sometimes you don't even know who the enemy is. Sometimes the enemy is within your own platoon. It ends up being very action-packed, philosophical, fascinating read. I did it right this time. It is a big novel. It is hefty. Second book, absolutely one of my favorites. This guy actually came to speak at the Wild Detectives. We have great panels, P.S. He's a journalist from El Salvador, and he literally went on all of the migrant trails that people follow through Mexico to get to the U.S. border. It is a harrowing, brutal, violent, depressing read, but it is also extremely necessary, especially in an election year, especially when things are so hot around this topic right now. So you get an actual inside look on what a migrant's journey is like, from riding the trains, to assaults, to rapes, to bribing narcos, from navigating the Mexican and American border patrol. It's heartbreaking, but it's extremely important, beautifully written. Read it. You ever just go up to a book and it's like osmosis, you just gotta like touch it, you know? Yeah, you just gotta like rub it, like put it up against your forehead. Last and final book, another nonfiction book called No Visible Bruises. It's about essentially the epidemic of domestic violence in the United States, where it comes from, what to do about it, if there is anything to do about it, what actually are good solutions for people who are involved in those situations, as well as what to do with the perpetrators and how to look at the issue compassionately from all sides. Another heavy read, but absolutely worth the time. Preserving the historical integrity of the avant-garde movement in Latin America. It's going to be very hot. Hi, good morning. That's it for books, but you can always keep up with us on social media. We have a newsletter you can subscribe to. Subscribe is the word. And we always have our regular events going on. So we have second Wednesday is a poetry reading called Inner Moonlight. There's kids story time every Sunday called Kids in the Cliff. And we have events going on all the time. So check us out. We would love for you to come hang out and spend some time, read some books. See you soon is the thing that I was trying to say. Shut up.